Hello, good evening. You're supposed to say good evening back. All right, this is dedicated to my family and my aunt Juanita and my aunt Diane, who are staying in town for a while. They'll be here till Wednesday. Aunt Juanita is 92 years old. She lives on the She lives on the third floor of her apartment with no elevator. I said, you know what? I give her propers. All right. First of all, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk about some of my accessories just real quickly. Then I'm going to do something called Love and Bagels. Then I'm going to tell a few jokes. I wrote all my jokes on the back here. And when I go off at the end, we're going to have some more music, some kick butt. Let's hear it for like hardcore metalhead music. A couple of weeks ago, I went and I saw Paula Poundstone at the Colonial. Anybody like Paula Poundstone? She puts on a heck of a show. She was up there for 2 hours but she works with the crowd. And this is nice tonight because usually when I'm up here, I can't see you fine people out there. So we have anybody's first time seeing me up here? Good, because I do the same material over and over and over. So let's see. Let me tell some jokes. I bought a book on levitation, and I can't put it down. I bought another book on overcoming procrastination, but I haven't gotten around to reading it yet. Someone stole the toilet at the police precinct, and the cops have nothing to go on. A vandal poked a hole in the fence at the nudist colony, and the cops are looking into it. This is my favorite joke of all time, and I apologize if it's offensive, but it's not. My work is pretty much, what's the word? PG. These green beans and carrots were walking across the highway. The green beans got hit by a truck, and they took them to the hospital. A little while later, the doctor came out and said, I've got some good news and some bad news. Good news is your friend's going to live. Bad news is it's going to be a vegetable for the rest of his life. Two peanuts walk into a bar. One was assaulted. A proton walks into a bar and asks for a beer. And the bartender says, are you sure you really want that? And the proton says, yeah, I'm positive. A neutron walks into a bar and orders a beer. And he asks the bartender, how much is that going to be? And the bartender says, for you, no charge. And then these two other ones. I like to talk about myself. That's one of the reasons I'm up here. I'm also biracial. My folks were married in 1968. Can you imagine? My dad is African American. My mother is Scotch, Irish, and Danish. And they're just brave people. But did anybody here see the flack? There was a Cheerios commercial that came out with an interracial couple with a cute little biracial girl, and they got so much flack. And I think, you know what I heard? I heard the hate groups are coming around to get their commercial. They're going to be promoting special KKK. Anyway, Love and Bagels. I have a time frame here. Love and Bagels is kind of my opus. It's something I wrote a couple years ago. It's kind of a poem-y thing. You'll understand. But before I do, anybody in here like to eat? Yeah. What do we have for dinner tonight? Anything? Yeah. Anything real good? Taco Bell. Yes. The bathrooms are right back there. Anyway, this is it. The barista was looking at me strangely as I picked a bagel from the basket and began to gently fondle it. It was gorgeous. The clear cling wrap accentuated the smattering of sesame seeds on its plump form. It was love at first sight. I wanted it toasted. I wanted it with cream cheese. I wanted it now. Am I lonely? Am I getting any love? Are my relations with pastries one-sided? People can be so bitter. My raisin bagels are always sweet, each one never letting me down or falling for some young Epicurean pretender. I still remember my first. It was plain, a day old. I knew it was love when I dropped half of it and it landed cream cheese side up. Since then, I've loved other bagels. There was a brief fling with a poppy-seeded beauty. I took a whole wheat to my senior prom, and I was engaged to a sun-dried tomato back in '96. But my raisin bagel is the one. I am hungry. I am always hungry. And my bagel love is cooling off on the plate in front of me. Soon it will become energy and part of my infrastructure. When this one is gone, I will lay low for a while. Perhaps someday I will bagel love again. For now, I'm eyeing up a fresh onion cutie. Tomorrow, I might expand my horizons and have an affair with a cup of soup. I saw some chicken noodle the other day. It was hot. I steer clear of brownies. They're like the temptation of apples in the Garden of Eden, dark and devilish. I need a fruit basket intervention. I need true love. I need a bagel. Thanks. That's Love and Bagels. All right. Just before I do the... Oh, and if there are children in the audience... Are there any children in the audience or in the room? I've done a little bit of professional comedy and at bars, and some of the language is awfully foul. Every year, Webster's Dictionary comes out with a word of the year. And I think last year and this year, the word is, actually it's two words, damn straight. That's my curse. So, like right now, if I said, am I doing half decent up here? You come back with? Damn straight. All right, cool. So, the devil went down to Georgia. And then we're going to end up with the rockin', you got to sing this song when I go off on the sound system. It's a heavy metal rockin' type of thing. The Devil Went Down to Georgia, Charlie Daniels Band. Any country music fans? Cool. I sing it, but I sing it as fast as humanly possible. So I'm going to stand up for this one. Yeah, we're going to time it. And Evan is on the ball with the iPhone thingy. What, about 47 seconds. Now I have to do this, and if I go too fast, I'll stumble, and then I'll curse, and then I'll be in trouble. But we're going to give this a try. All right. The devil went down to Georgia, just looking for a soul to steal. He was there buying, willing to make a deal. When a man saw a film playing hot, devil looked like your stump, said, "Boy, let me tell you what, because you didn't know I'm a fiddle player too. If you care, take it air, I'll make a bet with you. Play for a good fiddle, boy, give the devil his due. I bet a fiddle of gold against your soul, because I think I'm better than you." Though he said, "My name's Johnny, it might be a sin, but I'll take your bet. You're going to regret it's the best it's ever been. Johnny, you rising up your bow and play your fiddle hard. Hustle brick in Georgia, the devil deals the cards. If you win this shiny fiddle made of gold, if you lose, the devil gets your soul. Devil opens his case and said, "I'll start the show," and fired from the fingertips. He rising up his bow. He pulled the bow across the strings, made an evil hiss. The band of demons joined in. It sounds something like this. Ding-chicka-dinky-dinky-ding. Devil finished Johnny sitting pretty good on stomach, sitting in that chair. Let me show you how it's done. He played Fire on the Mountain, Run Boy Run, Devil in the House, Rising in the Sun, Chicken in the Bread Pan, Picking out Dough, Granny Dog Bite, No Child, No. Devil bad as head, can you let me beat? Lay that golden fiddle on the ground, Johnny's feet. Johnny, come back now if you want to try again. Told you once, you son of a bitch, and best it's ever been. All right. Thank you. Yeah. 37.6. I can die happy tonight. All right. So that's me. I was going to tell you about all the stuff, my accessories. This is for the next show. My fossil watch somebody gave to me. My Billy Idol gloves. I got this copper and silver thing that turns my wrist green, but they say it's good for you. I have, this is my 1987 Springford class ring. Last year was my 25th high school reunion. Do you believe it? I have an earring that I put in about 2 years ago in the left ear for what it's worth. Uh, I have my wallet, which is also like my watch, a fossil wallet. If I had a whole bunch of time, I would just start telling you about stuff. This is my card. I have a bunch of them. If you want to get a card, you can just like send me nice emails. I'm an artist. If I said extraordinaire, would that be overstating it? Nah. Anyway, and I have some artwork here. They're taking it down. There was a cry of grief that my artwork was being taken down. But if you have a little extra pocket change, we can make a deal. So let's get this rockin'. Everybody going to sing this, some heavy metal rockin' music. You ready?
What number is this, Chip?
7A.
Okay, no, I mean, don't get excited, man. It's because I'm short, I know. Oh, I could hide neath the wings of the bluebird as she sings. The 6 o'clock alarm would never ring, but it rings and I rise, wipe the sleep out of my eyes. My shaven razor's cold and it stings. Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? You once thought of me as a white knight